Okay, so let's talk about Fermin Lopez, because there has been a couple of sources claiming that FC Bayern is interested in signing Fermin Lopez, but the player has decided to reject Bayern Munich because he has absolutely wants to stay at FC Barcelona. So here's the thing, okay? I want to assess Fermín López's time at FC Barcelona, because what he has been able to do over the past 2 seasons has been phenomenal. And I understand why teams like Bayern Munich may want to sign Fermín López. It's because Fermín López is slowly starting to become one of the best number 10s in Europe. I'm not saying that Fermín López is the best creative 10. I'm not saying that Fermín López is the top 3 best number 10s in the world, but Fermín López is definitely one of the most impactful number 10s in Europe as of now. And I say that because Fermín López in the 2024-2025 season played 1949 minutes. Okay, that is 1,949 minutes, which is really not a lot. But within those minutes, he has scored 8 goals and provided 9 assists, and he has been directly involved in a goal every 115 minutes. This is a player that not only can provide goals and assists, but he can work hard for you. When he does not have the ball, he can always pressure the defensive line and win the ball. This guy has heart. This guy wants to represent whatever badge he's wearing, and for sure when he wears the Barcelona badge, he comes in at 120%. He is a intelligent, hard-working midfielder. He is a proven to be a superb impact player for FC Barcelona, and whether you're going to be rotating the player or he's coming off the bench, he will do the job for you. So I understand why Bayern Munich would be interested in Fermín López. It's because Fermín López is a player that any club in Europe would want to have. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. If you guys would have like asked me a year ago if we should sell Fermín López for profit, I would have told you yes. Like, I would have literally told you that, because I did not think that Fermín López was going to be able to maybe maintain this type of level like what he did in the 2023-2024 season for another season. I thought that this was going to be a one-off, and I'm like, we should just capitalize off of this and sell him for 40 million euros or 30 million euros or 25 million euros to a different club, so Barcelona can have some funds and sign other players that maybe Hansi Flick does want. That is what I would have told you a year ago, because especially when you saw his Olympics performance with the Spanish national team, he scored like 6 goals or something crazy like that, or provided 6 assists. It was something around there. I think it was like 6 assists or like 6 goals. But yeah, Fermín López was really on top of his game, and I'm like, there's no way he can do this for another season. There's no way. Like, Fermín López has to be a one-off, but he did not end up being like that. Under Xavi Hernandez, he was a goal scoring midfielder. Okay, he had 42 matches played, 11 goals and 1 assist, mainly as a central midfielder. But then when he played under Hansi Flick in the 2024-2025 season, 46 matches, 8 goals and 10 assists. So in his first season with Barcelona under Xavi Hernandez, he was mainly a goal scorer, but under Hansi Flick, he was a attacking midfielder that was able to service the players around him. So he has been showcasing that he can be a goal scoring threat and at the same time provide a lot of assists. This guy here, he can do it both. And he has contributed for sure in Barcelona's domestic trouble for the 2024-2025 season, and he, like, this guy also scored the La Liga title winning goal. As a matter of fact, like he was there scoring goals with Lamine Yamal, and this guy was just impactful yet again. If we are in a moment where Barcelona have to score this goal so they can defeat this team and come out with the league win, or we have to score a goal against a certain team in the quarterfinals of the Champions League or the Copa del Rey, Fermín López can do that for you. And here's the thing, right? Hansi Flick is a master in terms of solving problems, okay? And he's looking for solutions. Like, for example, it's 1-1 and it's like the 60th minute. Hansi Flick can find the correct players, and he picks the correct players to come into the field and really make an impact. He has done that multiple times. Hansi Flick, once again, is a master at reading the weaknesses and what he needs to do to win the games. Fermín López matches that criterion. Fermín López is the definition of coming inside and executing on those solutions. So whatever Hansi Flick does want in terms of a impact player, That is Fermín López. We cannot lose a player like him. Am I stating that Fermín López is a starting player, that he should be starting in every game? No. I think that there's a specific role that Fermín López should be given, and that is to come in later in the game. Yes, he's going to be having those starts in the match, which is fine. But his best version is when he does come into the match, and I believe that Fermín López is okay with that. Like, that is what probably the biggest blessing and the biggest, I would just say, the biggest and best news Hansi Flick could have is the fact that he has a player like Fermín who is okay with his role. He's not demanding for more minutes. He's not demanding to be a starter for every match. He's not demanding to play in a specific position. Never, right? When Hansi Flick asks Fermín López to play on the left or on the right or in the center or maybe even as a freaking striker, Fermín López will say yes. Very similar to like how Eric Garcia takes on his role and his duty to play as a CDM, center back or right back. He never complains, and that is always good. One of the most notable performances that Fermín López had through the season was against Espanyol. Obviously, you know, he scored that goal on the 96th minute that led towards Barcelona winning La Liga. Another performance that he had that was really like a standout performance was back on October 2024 against Bayern Munich, where he provided 2 assists in the Champions League group stage win. On January 26, 2025 against Valencia, he provided 2 goals and 2 assists. It is just amazing what Fermín López has been able to do as an attacking midfielder. Obviously, you know, Hansi Flick has used him in different areas. In 21 matches, he played as a number 10. He played as a left winger in 4 matches, as a right winger in 2 matches, as a central midfielder in 2 matches, as a DM in 2 matches, as a right midfielder 3 matches, as a left midfielder 1 match, and as a forward 2 matches. So he is a creative engine and a dynamic substitute. So I'm very happy to maintain Fermín López for the short term and in the long term. He is a player that I believe should be staying with us until with the other contracts that, you know, that Yamal and Araujo has signed until like 2031, you know. Yeah, there's other games like against Almeria where he scored 2 goals. Against Shakhtar, he provided 1 goal and 1 assist in the Champions League back on October 25th, 2023. This was against, under Xavi Hernandez, right? He has been doing this. This is nothing new. It's the fact that, you know, he also scored a goal against Real Madrid back on April 21st, 2024. It was a Clásico. So he has been doing this, bro. Like, this is nothing new to him. This guy is here and always present. You know, back in that era under Xavi Hernandez, he was amazing, right? Mainly as a central midfielder in 33 matches. He also played as a left winger in 8 matches, as a attacking midfielder in 2 matches. He was a goal scoring box to box midfielder, but clearly he has evolved under Hansi Flick, and he has been much more of a, I would just say, a well balanced midfielder, always being able to find players like Lamine Yamal, Lewandowski, and Rafinha, and also scoring goals for himself. So congratulations to Fermín López. No way is Bayern Munich going to be able to sign the player. I believe that Fermín López himself wants to stay at Barcelona. He is tactically flexible. He has shown a lot of maturity, and I think that he has learned a lot since, you know, he made that entrance back in 2023 after he came from you know, the 2nd division. He was never supposed to be here in the first place, and the fact that he's now here as a impact sub to a starter, bravo to Fermín López. So that is it. That is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.